welcome to the KSSU Election Coverage 2012. And I'm Derick Schultz. Today we'll show you how SMSU is celebrating diversity in Marshall. And I'm Derick Schultz, topping today's headlines. 4 men were arrested for Al-Qaeda connections. The act has been credited with lowering the number of deaths due to domestic violence the past 2 decades. Now Rosa Parks has a permanent place in the U.S. Capitol. KSSU's Amber Kruger has a story. Let's take a look at what's going on in the nation temperature-wise. Up in International Falls, it's about 27 degrees. Down in Minneapolis, not much different, 28. It's getting warmer as we move westward. Billings, Montana, 41 degrees. Seattle up there, 46. A lot of regions are experiencing showers or snow, Minnesota being one of them, Marshall being in that snow flurry mix. The heaviest snowstorm to hit Minnesota in 2 winters dumped over a foot of snow in some areas, leaving people across the state immobilized. Travel was treacherous, with the Minnesota State Patrol reporting by Monday morning that there were a total of 654 crashes, with 67 of them involving injuries and 1 fatality. Don't worry, it might not be the end of Twinkies after all. But first, Southwest Minnesota State University welcomed its new president Wednesday morning with the anticipation of a bright future. President Obama and Governor Romney are incredibly close as the first election results start pouring in. The southeastern states are showing that they will go to Governor Romney, while the northeastern states look to go to President Obama. This is no big surprise this early in the election that has been marked with neck-and-neck polls throughout. Once the swing states start to get more of the ballots counted, a clearer picture of this election will begin to be painted. A recent public poll found that 47% of Minnesotans are in favor of same-sex marriage equality, while 45% oppose it. And while it seems like majority of Minnesotans are supportive of same-sex marriage equality, many legislators, Democrats and Republicans alike, are hesitant to tackle such a controversial subject. In May, President Barack Obama announced publicly his support for same-sex marriage. Now he and his administration is urging the Supreme Court to take a similar stance. Right now, 2 same-sex marriage cases are being weighed by the Supreme Court, one of which is California's controversial Proposition 8. What can we expect Black Friday morning? Because there's going to be a lot of people out waiting in line.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold. So bring your earmuffs.
It's going to be cold, definitely.
Let's take a look at your 4-day weather forecast for Marshall. Friday, we're going to expect snow throughout the day and evening, high of 25 degrees, low of 7. Saturday is going to be a high of 25, low of 10. It's going to warm up Sunday with a high of 30, a low of 14. We are now joined with Dan Debates on weather. And Dan, beginning of March, can we expect some warmer temperatures coming up?
The showcase was held Tuesday at noon as a part of the 5th annual Fine Arts Celebration. It featured 5 orators whom presented a various array of categories and themes.
That's something to think of, especially in an election of this nature where the electoral votes are so close, and it's really going to come down to this, and we've mentioned it a couple times. Colorado, Iowa, Nevada, Ohio are the 4 states in which can really determine this thing. Price of gas is down 46 cents from 2 months ago. This brings the national average of regular gas down to $3.38. The plaintiffs in the case contend that they were defrauded by Jonah's claim that being gay is a mental disorder that could be reversed by conversion therapy, a position rejected by the American Psychiatric Association 4 decades ago. For Becca Dubon on weather and Josh Spreiter on sports, I'm Derick Schultz. For KSSU, I'm Derick Schultz.